That was very spontaneous there. Wow.
Still looks like a kid in a candy store. He's already smiling.
Hey, coming to you from Studio 77 here in Shootout Mountain and around the world, Calabash, Gastonia, and Alabama. Alabama. Burning Badges, the podcast, Burning Badges. Hey, welcome, guys. I try to emulate Buck. I just can't do it, man. I just cannot reach that plateau.
It broke the mold with him, dude.
Oh, yeah, man. He was excellent.
There's a lot of imposters, but there was only one original.
Oh, you're exactly right. Well, lots going on today, guys, so we get right straight into it, and we've got a lot to explain.
Nice.
One of many things to explain, so let's get right into it. What are you guys drinking?
Ooh, I'm drinking the old one. Guys, I'm boring. The old, some Angel's Envy.
Angel's Envy is never boring.
What's it called, Steve?
Boring.
Angel's Envy.
Hey, just
there's a story behind that.
Disclaimer for everybody. Yeah, disclaimer for everybody. Slow's drunk.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I got to tell that story though, so I'll tell that story at some point. But let's get these drinks taken care of. And I've cheated, guys. I have stepped out and cheated on the podcast.
And what do you mean by that?
I started at 5:00 drinking.
Old Smoky.
Old Smoky, man. The apple pie. Been working in the yard, working on the mountain all day long, and I wanted something sweet. I sat out by the pond at 5:00, and I finished about half of that thing, but it's only 60 proof.
So this is moonshine and badges. Gotcha.
Yeah, moonshine. but then I'm following up with benchmark full proof, 120 proof, 125 proof.
So you are gonna be lit.
So and you see, I'm not responsible for half of that. So I've been hitting that for a week.
Yeah. Wow.
But I did put a ice cube in it to bring the proof down a little bit, but it is distilled ice cube. So
if you're going to do it, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, tell our listeners why I would use a distilled ice cube.
You did it, I didn't.
Yeah.
So it doesn't distilled water does not influence the flavor of the bourbon other than bringing the proof down.
The distillation process clears out all the impurities in the water, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at, man. And I apologize. I've been since 5:00 out by the pond, and it's 2 hours into it, and all I can say is
you're smashed. And you're gonna be squeezing that motherfucker the whole show.
Well, he's
gonna be choking his chicken all damn night.
Choking that damn chicken.
I live by myself, so you know how that works out.
I think it's literally a rooster. So yeah, he's gonna be choking the rooster.
Well, there you go. He lives on Liberal Mountain, so we're
exactly right.
Let me tell you, we said this in the pre-podcast meeting. You know, Carly, who is a very big advocate and has helped this podcast out a lot. My youngest, she's up here, and I had to set it on the counter, and she says, "What is that, Daddy?" I said, "Grab it and let me show it to you." Said, "I'm not touching it." I said, "Just get it." I said, "No, I'm not touching it. What's wrong with it?" I have traumatized that little girl for her whole life. She would not pick up his chicken to hand to me.
I don't blame her.
Who was surprised? Who was surprised about that?
None of us.
Pick up a chicken. Pick up my chicken.
Hey, what am I doing?
Yeah, choking that motherfucker. Yeah.
Choking my chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in YouTube jelly.
Yeah, at least Rumble will have us up there. They don't care. We don't mind.
We are on Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. So please tune into Rumble and hear us. Let's
choke chickens, roosters, and fucking. It don't matter. We can choke
what was that bourbon you had about the rooster, the cock bourbon, or whatever you had?
What was it? Old Cock. Was it Old Cock or something?
No,
what was it, guy? You know Hound Dog. Come on, you're the bourbon guy.
Chicken cock. Chicken cock. Yeah. And there's a fighting cock as well.
A fighting cock. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hound Dog and I used to work together at the liquor store in Gastonia, of course. And I had one of the other attendants believing that he's going to have a pigeon cock coming out next.
Oh, pigeon God.
Nice.
All right. So what are you, Hound Dog? What are you drinking?
Well, I am drinking this, if you can see it. Barrel
What
bourbon.
is that?
Hand barrel. It says.
Hand barrel bourbon.
Hand barrel.
And of course, right when I get ready to pull the stats up on my computer, I get a prompt that I cannot get off of there. Son of a
gracious.
Okay, but anyway, hand barrel bourbon. Cool packaging, man. You got to say that's cool packaging.
That is pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
You make a good infinity bottle.
And for the people who can't see it, it's a barrel. It literally looks like a barrel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bottle
appreciate
size
running
barrel.
It said this product, Hand Barrel Bourbon LLC, distilled and aged in Kentucky, bottled and by Bardstown Bourbon Company from Bardstown, Kentucky. It's aged a minimum of 2 years and charred in new charred oak barrels. So they put that on the actual bottle itself, but on the neck of the bottle is this little dude here, and it tells gives you the mash bill, which is 64% corn, 24% rye, 12% malted barley, and sweet mash.
Total disclosure, that's good.
And on the reverse side of that same card, it tells you it was bottled on, this particular one is bottled on 5/2/23. Tells you the barrel number and also the bottle number 60 of that particular barrel.
Cool.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Hound Dog, just made me think about when is your and my barrel from Maker's Mark going to mature?
Last time I checked, they said 6 years, but I think they have
28.
I think they have upped it
28, really?
by 2 years now, so sometime around 2028.
You said that on a previous show. That's the only reason I knew that.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Sounds like a road trip's what that is.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this this got a little light color, but it's not not too bad.
Amber color there maybe.
Yeah, it's it's the high rye, 24% rye. So it's going to have
that's what I
peppery.
heard. I heard 24%. I was like, holy shit, that's a high rye, right?
And it's a 105 proof.
Oh wow, you're right there with me, brother.
Got a little bite.
On the nose, man, it kind of smells oaky smell, kind of oak and pepper. I guess pepper from the rye, and you can tell it's 105 proof on the nose because it's
making your eyes water.
What attracted you to that bottle? I know you're not a high rye guy. You're a sweet wheat guy. The bottle?
The bottle, yeah.
Or the barrel, so to speak, yeah.
Woo! Sounds good.
Woo!
Okay. Yeah, that's a little peppery.
You sound like the Lake Rick Flair, man. Flair.
Yes, it's peppery. It's very spicy. It got notes. I taste notes of caramel, maybe a little bit, vanilla, and
Is it finished with a bite
cinnamon.
in the back?
It does finish with a little bite, but you know what? It fades away fairly quick.
Oh, okay.
So
Is it a dry or a wet finish?
it is a medium finish. It's not. It's a little dry, but not bad. Not bad at all. So go back in for a second tasting.
Double dipping.
Drum roll.
You have that back.
The second taste is a little sweeter than the first. It's it's still out there,
because your taste buds are numbed up.
Yeah, that's like I've been talking about this for a while. I would tell you what, on our scale of 1 to 10, 1 being sucky bourbon and 10 being the best bourbon we ever had.
What's price point?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not available in North Carolina. I do know that because I bought it in South Carolina.
Right.
And I want to say that I paid somewhere in the neighborhood of $60 for it.
Oh, okay.
But on their website, I don't know if it's on why, but on the website, it's like $89.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But I tell you, when I looked it up, is they had you get it in different colors on the barrel. Like one
you
was
can.
A camouflage barrel.
I've seen a white barrel.
Barrel.
White bottle. Yeah.
But
I tell you, I would give it a probably a 6. Not a daily drinker, but after that first initial, punch yourself in the nose kind of taste.
So why is it not a daily drinker for you?
Because it's not, I guess, not sweet enough for me. It's a little bit sweet on the second
You do like
taste.
sweet wheat.
But I do like the 1792 sweet wheat. The Weller products are a little bit sweeter. I do like those.
Right. And I would say, if I was rating it, regardless of the taste, $60 to $80 is a little bit high for a daily drinker to me. I don't know. I'm kind of a buck.
You're a captain from Charlotte Mac. That should be your daily drinker every day.
I am not a captain from Charlotte Mac. I am a
He's
citizen.
retired.
I'm a fucking, I'm just a regular fucking Joe.
He's like the rest of us on a fixed income.
Hell yeah,
man.
damn right, dude.
That's true.
True.
Yeah, man. No, I'm like Buck, man. Give me a $25, $30, $35.
No, you're not like Buck. He wants $10 or $8.
He's the old Forester, old Crow guy, whatever it was.
Yeah. Oh, Crow.
He would literally bring, if people that just knew the podcast, Buck was one of the original podcasters with us when we just on the audio side. He would bring 4 bottles of whiskey that would not equal to 1 bottle that Hound Dog would not bring.
Yeah.
That'd be low budget. You have to like ask for it in the back and dust it off and bring it out there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But he introduced us to a lot of really good bourbon on the low end.
He did. Old Crow being one of them.
Old Crow is actually good, guys.
Yeah.
It's actually fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, that's cool, man. Cool. So 6, and not quite a daily drinker, but
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, and I tell you,
the packaging on it is awesome. It's
that's
great
bottle.
Yeah,
once you finish that, I'd leave it on my fucking shelf, just to fucking, it's such a cool bottle,
Yeah, it is.
And I tell you, I'm going to do a short at some point. And I thought about doing it, a short of just, my little area here where I do the podcast, my little podcast nook here. And in the podcast nook, you'll find the $5 headset that Buck used to wear.
The Barbie headset we used to call it.
Yeah. It was always big, and these little bitty things like $5.
Okay.
And give you some example. These are here about right at $200 headphones, and they're cheap at $200.
Right.
Get up to thousands of dollars.
Oh yeah.
He wore the little $5 headset, and we got those in a little display that Hound Dog picked out.
So I got
That's here in
one.
the here in the studio here in Cheetah Mountain.
I got another one for you about Buck real quick. We were on a motorcycle ride at some point in the past. I can't remember. I got Alzheimer's. Anyway, he's riding his motorcycle, and the helmet he had blew off the bike because we didn't have to wear helmets where we were at that point, but we needed him to ride home. So his helmet blew off the bike, whatever, and lost it, whatever. So he goes to, I think it was a pawn shop to find a motorcycle.
That sounds like Buck.
No, I'm not lying, right? That's Buck, right? He's going to go to a pawn shop.
Oh, yeah.
He goes to a pawn shop. Did you ever see the Evel Knievel helmet with the flag colors on it? Red, white, and blue. Yes. It was a flag.
Yeah.
And it was take a football helmet, put that painting on it, but take the face mask off. So it fit on his head like this. Like it was on his head like this. And it was a fucking Evel Knievel red, white, and blue flag helmet. It looked like a fucking helmet a kid with fucking on the spectrum would wear. Like it's a big fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like a big fucking helmet. And he, okay, so he gets it to ride home, all right? And I get that, right? For the next fucking 6 months, fucker wore that. He didn't go get a new one. He wore that helmet riding. Like, I'm like, dude, it's embarrassing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What? You remember his voice, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. I'm like, dude, you look like a fucking retard. I mean,
unless there's a stage. He started out in McDowell County Sheriff's Office, came to Gastonia PD, left us, went to Charlotte Meck, where he befriended Rodnator.
Yeah.
So he and his wife both worked to make really good money. It's not like he had to just do bottom shelf everything.
And guys, the helmet he got is not like a real safe helmet. Like you could drop it on the ground and it might crack. Like it's not even a safe helmet. And he just wore it for like 6 months. I'm like, dude, what? You got to get a new helmet.
A 1970s Pop Warner football helmet.
Yeah, I can't ride with you much longer.
I've got to do this. I tried to do the intro emulating Buck, so I got to play this little sound bite.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Coming to you from Studio 77, deep in the heart of Dixie, Gastonia, North Carolina. Your Bourbon and Badges podcast, the podcast, Bourbon Badges. I'm Buck.
I tell you, man, it makes me miss him every time I hear that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And could that boy do it? I mean, he had a perfect podcast voice.
Mm-hmm.
Had a big enough head for that.
Hey, sometimes, though, seriously, it'd be Hound Dog and I and Buck will be debating things on the podcast, season 1, season 2, and he'd just get pissed. He'd throw the headphones down on the table and just kick back, put his feet on the table, and just sit there and look at us.
Yeah.
He would not participate.
He would.
That's funny.
And there for a while.
Tantrum. Yeah.
There for a while, every time he come to the podcast night, he'd sit there like what's wrong, Buck? I'm pissed.
Well,
Hound Dog tonight.
Hound Dog remembers this. I had my daughter on one time. We're talking about the first book we wrote, And she treated him like she was a buck. Hey, I'm Buck, and I'm pissed. Is what she said.
That's funny.
He was funny.
Yeah.
And
All
you know, and he wasn't a scary piss guy. Like he could be
he
mad
wasn't.
as hell,
Big old teddy
and you
bear.
still look at him, you laugh. You're like, "Oh, you're
Yeah.
mad, huh? I'm pissed. Oh, it's real
Oh,
scary."
you
He's
you
like,
just wanted to hug him. No matter what he done, you just want to hug him.
there's no fear. He couldn't make anybody scared.
Yeah.
Double D, what are you drinking?
Chattanooga whiskey, straight bourbon. I've had it on here
Chattanooga.
before. Yeah, I've had it on here before. It's a 91 proof. Price is good. It's around $40 bucks, $39, $40. I can't remember what the actual numeric value I got it, but it is a daily drinker. They don't give the mash bill specifically, but it's yellow corn, malted rye, caramel malted barley, and honey malted barley. But they don't give the percentages, but it's solid. I like it. I mean, it's definitely a daily drinker. It's got a little sweet, got a little caramel, honey flavor to it. Just a little bite at the end. It's kind of wet, but it's a little bite, but it goes away, and it's smooth. It's
You
solid.
can't ballpark it, man. You got to give it a fucking number. You just can't say.
Oh,
give it
yeah,
a
you
drink.
live out there.
Give it an
8.
8. Okay.
That's solid.
Especially with the
solid.
Yeah, that's a solid
price.
number.
I mean,
That's a solid daily drinker.
it's
Yeah.
not much. I mean, once a little bit of burn's gone, it's gone. And it's kind of a honey, kind of caramel, sweet to it, but not like too sweet.
Right.
So it's a little bit of oaky, but not. It's not really overpowering on anything. It's just smooth and solid.
Nice.
You
Cool.
can sit there and drink it neat and not have any issues. I mean, it's just not like anything that you could just sip on it, and it's just that kind of bourbon.
Good deal.
Excellent.
I'm looking through our notes. I know we done it, Hound Dog, but I just can't find
Yeah,
it
we
off the
did.
bat. So
Yeah, I don't remember either. It's a long time ago.
Oh,
A
I
long time ago.
appreciate you guys. A friend of mine from who worked for me. So I was a sergeant at the time, and I don't think you might. Caleb Comis, Komis, really good dude. He was an officer when I was a sergeant over in Metro, third shift, and so he texted me. Do I have any recommendations for a bottle of bourbon for someone he's trying to buy for?
Okay, was that what you were?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I wanted to thank you guys. I threw it out to you guys and got some responses back, and I sent it to him. And he said, "quote Well, I listened to the podcast, which I didn't know." And he said, "I didn't know if you kept a list of your ratings of bourbon somewhere, or where I could look them up." And I said, "We do have them. It's not on air, but we do have them." But I told him I'd put it out to you guys, and I appreciate your responses, guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I sent it to him, and he thanked us. So there's a guy in Florida who used to work for me listening to us now too, and
good deal.
So
Yeah.
what did he pick?
I sent him, I don't know what he picked, but I sent him your two choices, Hound Dog. And I told him the differences, one, because, the rye type is going to be more of a bite, and the sweeter one. I said, so whatever you think your boy likes, one of the two. And he said $50 or less, but I appreciate the price points. You were at like 30 and $40,
Yeah.
which was perfect wheelhouse. So, you can get both of them if you wanted to. And,
Oh yeah.
but I said, whatever he likes. And if you don't know, just pick one, because my boy says they're both good. So.
All right, man. On March the 14th, 2022, episode 34, Travis Page, is he a realtor?
No.
No.
He's
He
Tra-
is a district attorney.
Yeah, district attorney. That's right. He was,
It's just a little difference.
yeah, well,
Is he an astronaut? No, he's a district.
they're both selling. They're both selling something. They're both selling an idea.
Is he a drug dealer? No, he's a district attorney. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Travis Page. That's right. Who am I thinking about? Who was on there?
Drunk as
The,
fuck. Jesus.
Well, Travis rated a 7. Barry Crisp, who was what we call Barry on the podcast.
B-Dub.
B-dub.
He gave it an 8. Hound Dog gave it a 6. I gave it a 7 for an average of 7.
See, we did it one time. I've had it on here one time too.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
Just Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
Oh, the Chattanooga
Chattanooga.
one? So it was a daily drinker then? It's a daily drinker now?
At 7, yeah, it was
Yeah.
just barely made a daily drinker.
And you
Who
made
didn't-
me think
who
about
didn't
Travis
rate it a
Rabbit,
daily
too, if he
drinker?
listens to us.
Hound
you
Dog,
all-
but the Hound Dog gave it a 6.
You gave it a 6? Okay, no, I just wondering. Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. So, Slow, did you have a story you wanted to tell us some shit?
Man, I got a couple stories, man. Let me tell you. Started out today. First thing this morning, I had to cut trees down. This, we had the storm come through. So that's not nice.
Okay.
You know.
Why did I open it up?
He's choking that chicken
Okay.
again.
He is the producer. We got to show him some
Hey, he's
respect.
choking
Yeah,
that
so
chicken
we,
again.
remember, I can let you guys out. They can just be all about me. Yeah, so I started out cutting trees today, and then end up actually winching boulders out of the yard today.
You had winches and boulders, or you were
I was winching out. My side by side had has a winch on it, winching these big boulders out of the yard.
pulling them?
I put them in a particular area because later on this fall I'm going to use them to build my fire pit. But anyway,
Right, cool.
Long story to tell you this.
Longer.
It's
already a long story, but go ahead.
I'm out by the pond at 5 o'clock. I am rewarding myself drinking the Old Smoky Moonshine. I want something sweet.
Yep.
But yeah, man, long day.
So were you out of your regular toothache in a bottle?
No, man. I got a whole bottle in there and not even opened yet. I had like almost a month now. You be impressed with me, hound dog.
You know, I got something to say. I got something to say about Shootout Mountain and retiring to it. Sounds like it's a lot of fucking work to live up there. And let me tell you why. You're retired and you left the police department, 30 years of working copping, right? And you move to Shootout Mountain, where every fucking day you come on air, you are doing something strenuous in your yard, wenching boulders out of the fucking thing for a fire pit, or cutting trees.
Oh,
cutting
yeah,
that
was not a good
like
day
a
for
lot
that.
of work. So, like, you retired from policing, but you got into fucking landscaping 101. Like,
let me tell you.
You know, that's not work.
landscaping
That's like
2000.
manual labor.
that's that's blue.
Well,
that's
no,
nothing
the
wrong
side by
with it.
side.
You know,
The
You're
side
80
by
years
side.
old, motherfucker.
He's gonna be ISIS list.
Hey, that's the average age up here, sure enough.
Yeah, you're 85 or
I'm
something.
I'm
You're
one
about
of
to
the
drop.
youngest guys on the mountain, believe it or not.
Holy shit.
But yeah, no, the side by side has a
whole
winch.
mountain's
I'm with
wrinkled.
these giant boulders. I got them up to the dirt road, and I'm dragging them down to a staging area so I have them just out of my yard so I can cut grass, without worrying about them.
Yeah.
But they're coming back in the yard to do the fire pit this fall. But that's one story.
Well, back
Another
on
story
my thing.
is,
Do you guys agree, Dobie? Yeah. And Hound Dog, does he do a lot of work, a lot of manual labor up
You
there?
know what? I work. I got 2 jobs, and I sit on my ass most of the damn time on both my jobs.
Right.
Steve, on the other hand,
He
don't
retired
hate-
to manual labor.
manual labor, he works his ass off.
Yeah.
no, I agree.
He's
I
still
didn't.
mad about all the work he didn't do.
That's what it is.
He made us do for you.
Being a supervisor made him lazy. He's
Let
still
me
got
tell you, and Dubby Dog
He feels
can
guilty about it.
he can back this up. My number one job as a supervisor in Gastonia
What
was
is
to
it,
save
Save
Double
your
D's job.
It was the save Double G's job. Yep.
They always ask me, somebody asked me, what are you doing, damn? Saving your job. That's what I'm doing.
Yep.
Other than when he has,
I just know
when he
you're
spotted
always-
Sasquatch.
Exactly. You're always working slow, and
I agree, brother. And one day, if
More
y'all
power
ever
to
bring
you.
your ass up here, you'll see that it's paying off. The property.
No, you'll have me wenching boulders out of your fucking pond. Is what you're
Hey,
gonna
with
do.
you- with
Hey,
you, I
Rodney,
don't-
wow, I'm glad you're here. Can you give me a hand with this fucking tree over here? You know,
Hey.
I'm gonna cut it down. And,
With
Hey,
you,
Rodney,
Rodnator,
there's
I
a boulder in my pond. Can you dive down there and get it? Bring it back up
there's
for
a-
me.
Yeah. We need
With
some
you,
firewood
Rodnator-
for the winter. We'll die up here. You know.
Can you run this barrel off my porch? That's all.
Go ahead, Slow.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
enjoying yourself? Is what you're doing? You
Yes,
enjoying
we
yourself
are.
over there?
Yeah.
Yes, we
This is
are.
a roasting. This might as well be your birthday or something. We're roasting your ass on air. This turn-
Well, right there with you up here, I would not need the winch on the side by side to get these boulders out of the yard.
Yeah, I know. You'd have me out there fucking lugging them up there. Come on, you lift
Yeah, man,
weights.
can you set that over here?
You faggot. Jesus.
Hey, but I do have a serious story that was kind of scary at first.
Go ahead.
This past week, I'm at lunch and my phone rings. I don't recognize the number, so I just didn't answer it.
Absolutely.
Went to voicemail, so I said, "Well, let me see what the voicemail is." It said, "This is." I can't remember Brian's last name. He's a really cool guy, but he says, "This is Brian with Charlotte Meck Police Department, working with the ATF. I need to talk to you about one of your pistols that was used in the crime."
One of your pistols.
Yeah, so it got my attention.
Yeah.
So I stepped out on the sidewalk and I called him back and I says, "Hey, brother, what's going on?" He says, "Well, I need to talk to you about your Kel-Tec 380. I said, "Brother, my Kel-Tec 380 is in my front pocket right now. You want the serial number?" He says, "Yeah, read it to me." I read it to him. He says, "Nope. The serial number comes back to you as this, and it's been used to commission a crime. We stopped this young black guy after he committed a crime, and he has your pistol on him."
Was that your pistol?
Well, I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? I said, "Brothers, I told him, I said, I'm a retired cop, just like you." And he said, "Yeah, I'm retired from Charlotte Meck. I'm working for ATF now doing gun traces."
Right.
And I said, "Well, what's going on?" He says, "I don't know. What do your gun's in possession of this thug committing crimes." It hit me. Jim Anderson, Detective Jim Anderson, and I was a detective at the time. This is 20 years ago. He said, your gun's 20 years old. I said, yeah, I've had it forever. Jim Anderson, Detective Jim Anderson and I both went together and bought Kel-Tec 380s together, and Carolina Hunter down on South New York Road evidently got the paperwork backwards, and we ended up with each other's gun.
Oh, okay.
So I said, well, we need to talk to Jim. Maybe he had an issue with his gun, but for 20 years, I've carried Jim Anderson's gun.
Holy shit.
And
So
I
what's
called
going to be the
Jim.
outcome?
I called Jim after we hung up and said, hey, Jim, ATF's going to call you. Don't let that surprise you about a Kel-Tec 380. And Jim says, yeah, man, I had a guy break into my house and stole a bunch of my guns. That one never got recovered.
There you go.
I said, okay. So they got them backwards on the serial numbers. And Jim said, if I'd known for 20 years I've been carrying your gun, all these people pissed me off.
Exactly. There'd be a lot of bodies on that fire.
So the outcome is, I talked to Brian again. ATF is going, Jim did not want that his Kel-Tec 380 that's in my name back. He said it had bad juju, whatever that means. So they're going to destroy it, and I'm going down to Cherville at some point, and hopefully, Rod, I'll reach out to you. We'll have lunch.
Sure.
And have Detective Jim Anderson sign the gun over to me.
To you.
So I actually carrying my gun.
Yeah.
But yeah, was that not crazy? After 20 years?
That's crazy.
You can go on a crime spree, bro. That'd be
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's a pretty bad mistake for people selling guns. You went to get him at a gun store, right? And they just
it was a Carolina Hunter. And he said, well, you need to go back to Carolina Hunter. I said, well, Carolina Hunter's been sold. It's done. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know what the hell we're going to do.
The whole time.
It's not like it's a big deal. You just do what you just said.
Yeah,
you found out they switched it around. His house was broken into. There's a report of a gun stolen. It's never been recovered. That's the fucking gun. There's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, so that gun's going to be destroyed, and Jim's going to transfer the gun that I have in my possession to me.
Right.
So that'll clear it all up.
There you go.
But until then, I told Jim, maybe we're hoping nobody pisses me off at a red light or something.
Damn right.
All right, hey guys, I got some stats for us. You want to hear some stats for our new listeners?
What kind of stats?
Oh, yeah.
This is on the listening snide.
Who's drunk here?
Okay, here we go. Hound Dog's catching up with that 101 proof.
Are you drunk saying it, or am I drunk hearing it?
I think you're drunk hearing it. But on the listening side, on Buzzsprout, our host for the podcast.
Since day one,
yeah. We've got different places that we've been listening to, countries and territories, a total of 58 different countries or territories that listen to our podcast on a regular basis.
Dang.
And in that 58 total countries or territories are cities. And we are in 1,355 total cities people listen to us in.
Holy shit.
And the on the app and devices side of the thing, it breaks it down to who listens to us on what. And Apple Podcast is like number one by far. 54% of people listen to us on that.
Wow.
Then Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Web browser.
Oh,
And
wow.
the devices that the people listen to us on, number one device is Apple iPhones at 81%.
Good grief.
Dang.
Then it goes to Android, Windows computer, unknown devices, and Amazon smart speaker.
Holy shit.
And most people listen to us on, believe it or not, their mobile device, cell phones, iPads, or whatever you have.
Yeah, it makes sense why everybody's in transit. You know, so I listen to podcasts while I'm traveling somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because I really first started listening to it a lot when I was coming back and forth down here. I listened on the phone while I was driving down here.
And I'll run off a few of the countries that listen to us. This is like the top 1, 2, 3, top 12 or so. United States, number one. Singapore, Germany, United Kingdom, France,
Singapore.
Philippines, Australia, Japan, Aruba, and Canada.
And Shootout Mountain.
Wow.
And shoot out.
That's another country.
Yeah.
So that is for all of our new listeners and watchers to give a rundown of that's not including YouTube.
Yeah,
And-
with you,
and
with you
Rumble.
saying that, Hound Dog, we
YouTube
on
and Rumble.
every listening platform out there.
Yeah,
every
we are.
single one. There's not one we're not on.
Wow.
So on the listening side, we're pretty strong. And I like to equate it as going to Walmart at midnight. After you listen to us, you feel so much better about yourself.
True.
And I'm telling you, that is a whole different world, boys. Walmart after midnight.
Oh yeah. I thought our new listeners want to hear that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, especially on the video side, because we are struggling. Please give us some likes, loves, and subscribes. We're struggling on the video side compared to the audio side.
Yeah, I enjoyed that, man. That was you know,
cool.
you don't think about it, like your voice is in all those countries, like
So there's
people
somebody in
listening
Singapore listening to.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what do we sound
they
like in
got-
Singapore?
they have-
I
have
wonder if
to
they
feel bad
translate
about
for us.
themselves.
You know, like when I drop f-bombs and shit, I wonder if they got that in Singapore. You know, like,
We used to know what the F-bomb is in Singapore, so we can.
I know. But you know, it's and then other times, you know, you think about it, man. We're kind of like in the we're podcasters from the United States, and it's going to these other countries. And what we say and the way we act is kind of like a reflection on the country.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, uh-oh.
Hey, so they're liable to invade the United States anytime based on us.
Yeah, they're all drunk all the time. All they do is curse and drink. That's all they freaking do. That's funny as
and
shit.
there's some.
And they have a chicken as a mascot.
Yeah, and the producer keeps choking his chicken on air. Yeah. Guys, that was awesome. That's interesting.
That is
Hound
cool.
Dog. I
That was
appreciate
awesome,
that.
Hound
Yeah.
Well,
man.
yeah, it makes sense. We have been, 7 seasons on the audio side, and it's our second season on the video side. And I just found out we can download to, shit, it was right
Yeah,
there.
you're drunk. You forgot. Damn it to hell. You don't know.
We can
So
download
take-
somewhere our video onto someplace I thought was just an audio side. I don't remember what it was, but look
So in
for
other
us
words,
coming there
folks,
shortly.
forget everything you just said. We don't fucking know.
You know
Well,
what?
look-
I'm going back and looking over this right quick, and actually, at one time, back when Russia was one of the top countries that listened to us, they were in like the top 5 forever, and now they're not
Until
even
Trump
on,
got voted in.
they're not even on the list.
Yeah, Trump got voted in, then they're done.
Nah, I can understand Russians wouldn't want to listen to us.
So what about the British in your video? They might like your video.
What
Maybe.
video? Boy, you draw silence there, Double D. What are you talking about?
This video, Rod's video.
You got to narrow
Put it
that
on the
down.
group text.
Oh,
The group text, the group
Yeah.
text video. Yeah.
Oh, in our
Group text
pre-podcast meeting. Well, I tell you, our pre-podcast meetings way surpass any of our podcasts. If you ever could just get in there and we can do something live in
probably-
the pre-podcast meeting,
there's probably a reason we don't do that.
because we wouldn't be on YouTube. They'd block us.
You're right.
It might be on YouTube.
And folks, on air we're kind of restrained, if you can believe it.
Oh, yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
the
This is
pre-podcast.
the,
Our
this is the
pre-podcast
trainer.
meeting, like, oh, that's great, but no, we can't do that on air.
Yeah, we're pretty behaved on air, which means we're not very good off the air.
Yeah.
That says what?
Yeah.
What is the not behaving?
Which takes you to Rumble. If you want to see at some point we have talked about doing some uncut, unedited, just out there crap on Rumble. At some point we're going to do that.
I don't know if you guys agree, but there's nothing more than I like unloading on someone exactly how the fuck I feel and just.
Oh, believe me, all three of us
Political-
we have all
political
suffered from that very thing there,
Damn.
Rod.
I love it. Oh, I fucking
I went to bed crying sometimes after talking to you.
Jesus, it's just great. Anyway, guys, guess what? We did 33 minutes on stories and shit.
Yeah,
bullshit.
we have not even hit our topics tonight. So what's going on for the night?
People thought this was bourbon and badges. It turned into chickens and choking and fucking. Okay. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. It's crime, a lot of crime. I hope you don't get tired of that. The United States is full of crime. Now that I'm talking to people overseas, I can say that, right? Hey,
Oh yeah, I tell you, being cops, crime pays the bills.
yeah. I tell you what's coming. We're going to talk about before this show's on. For God's sakes, we have a guy arrested for butt sniffing.
Yep. I was hoping you were going to save that.
A serial butt sniffer. You heard it right.
You can't make that shit up.
He's sniffing women's asses in stores, like getting down and taking a whiff and checking it out like a dog, you know, maybe saying hello. Hello, you know, serial butt sniffer arrested, and it's not the first time. So that's why he's serial.
We have got to cover that.
So
I've
what
got a lot of
actual-
questions.
That is the best. That's going to be a good one. We have some violent offenders released by just error, like, you know, you're in processing at the intake center where you get intake, or at the jail, and they just make a mistake and they let out a murderer. I mean, it happens. It's it's kind of not a good thing, but it happens. We have illegal alien accused of killing a 15-year-old boy trying to protect his mother from being raped by that same alien.
Yep.
So I don't know. We got a few things though, so we can just start rolling, guys, if you want to.
Let's roll.
Yeah,
with it,
man. Let's hit topic number 1.
All right. Well, we have a bunch going on. Let me start with this. What would you guys think of American citizens convicted multiple times of felonies doing time in prison? I'm talking 20 to life in prison, and us shipping them out to other countries for a small fee so they do their time in another country. What do you guys think about that? Because that idea has actually been floated.
All right, now to define that, we're going to ship them out to another country. Is that country going to honor our sentencing, or are they doing something different?
Yep. We're going to pass it to them. They're going to do their time in that country for a small fee, so they're not here.
So we're going to pay that country to house in prison.
Yep.
Well, what the dollar amount is, because the estimate is $10,000 per inmate per year here in the United States.
Right. And I think the point here, guys, is no other country spends that much money on their inmates, right? No other country.
Yeah.
You want to be locked up in prison around this world? You want to be in American prison?
You know what's going to happen?
Because we have rights here.
I don't have a problem, but you know what's going to happen? We're going to send them, and that's on them. I don't care. Well, say we send them to, I don't know, whatever, England, where, say, for example, we send them to England and we give them $10,000 per prisoner. They're going to spend it, but $5,000 on prisoner, and they're going to make money off it. Which is fine.
But they're out of our hair.
Fine.
Yeah,
out of our care.
I agree.
And it's going to be cheaper for it's going to be cheaper for us.
Yes, I agree. I don't have a problem.
Just a question. I don't know what you're thinking.
You know what? I
realize
think
how
it'd be
good they
good
are.
if we send them somewhere like,
Siberia.
Somalia.
Well, are they
Somewhere
going
like
back to their native land? You know, if they're from South America, are they going to South America? Or?
Here comes liberal slow. No, we're just fucking going to ship it to whoever's
just a
fucking
question.
paying us. Shoot out mountains, rubbing off, motherfucker. No, whoever's paying, whoever we can pay to take them, that's where they go to do their time. Just like they can't choose their prison in this country, they can't choose their prison in another country.
All right, I'm on board, boys. I'm on board.
If they escape, they're not going to be in our backyard again.
Right.
Yeah, they're not committing crimes against
And
our
not
people.
only that, but it's not going to be all fluff and pillows in another country's
Right.
prison.
I
They're
kinda like
actually
that
going to,
idea.
they're actually going to serve their time in a place where it's probably not too fun, and they probably might be rehabilitated, may not want to go back. So maybe they won't be a recidivist if they ever do get out.
Here's
I
a
don't know,
thought.
just a thought.
Send them to Afghanistan, Pakistan.
And I think too, I think Trump and his administration, if they decide to do this and they work it out, Trump's smart enough. It's not going to be anything that we're going to lose money off of. It's going to be to our
But
benefit.
these are not United States citizens. We're sending out.
No, this is United States citizens.
Yeah, I would say go for it, man. I like that thought. I like that idea.
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't know. I got a problem with that. I think I have an issue with that. If you're born and raised and you're a United States citizen, you should serve your time here in the United States.
Or you can go, get a couch and a comfortable recliner.
Oh, you're
and
right.
watch
The
TV all
tablet,
day.
TV, weights. And I'm against all that. Don't be wrong. It should be a punishment, not rehabilitation. But, if you're a United States citizen, you serve your time here. If you're an illegal alien, ship their ass anywhere. I don't care. But here.
Okay. I'm just asking your opinions. It's just been floated.
I like the whole idea about just, getting away from the let me fluff your pillow up at night kind of prisons and jails.
And that's the United States there. You're exactly right.
And the problem with the United States, that's our problem here. There's too much time, I think, spent on the comfort of the suspects and the criminals and not enough emphasis put on the victims. So that's just my
I agree with you there,
in
too.
this country. I think other countries do it right. I think other countries do it right.
We look at it and they worry too much about that person's rights. You should have a right. If you're a prisoner, you have a right to basic life necessities that you have to live. Outside of that, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
And other countries will give you, like you go to the new place down there, and where is it, Venezuela, wherever the hell it is. They give you a mat, and you have a toilet, and you get three meals a day. That's it. That's food, clothing, shelter. Right?
It's a punishment, not a rehabilitation.
That's exactly right.
If you look at it, and it's so simple. If you look at it and you see how much crime has increased over the years, it's all when that stuff started going away.
Can we say that rehabilitating a lot of criminals is a useless endeavor? Can we say that? Can we just be honest?
Oh, I agree completely.
like
You
not
may have
many
one
people,
or two that actually benefit
Right.
from that, but the
Right.
majority, I think we need to look after the victims and the public United States, and let's go back to punishment, not rehabilitation.
And
Right,
part of
right.
that too is when they finally have to serve time after they've been through the system 15 times and slapped on the wrist, and they finally do go to prison. There's nothing to them.
No, of course not.
There's no bite in it. There's nothing.
And I'm sure you guys, when you've been on patrol before, whatever, I've had people wanting to go to jail because they're on the
Oh,
street
yeah.
and they have nowhere else to go.
yeah.
And they're threatening like to break my car window just to take them to jail so they can get out of the cold.
Break the window
I've got-
door because
I've got a
instead
story on that very line. Yeah, you never know who you're going to work for, so you got to be careful who you work with. Travis Britton and I, he turned out to be chief of Gastonia Police Department. He and I were partners in a long time ago on patrol. We're riding together, and this girl named Sissy Ford, a prostitute who lived on the streets. She said, Crawford, I called her by the last name. She said, Crawford, I want to go to jail. I'm hungry. I need to go to jail. I said, Sissy, nothing. The only thing you do is if you kiss that officer in the mouth, talking about Travis Britton,
Oh, geez.
he'll take you to jail. She tried her best to kiss me right in the mouth, and what do? Took her to jail.
Yeah.
Damn.
And couldn't find out I had to work for that man.
How did she get close enough to that guy to kiss him?
Oh,
Because I'll tell you
she
what.
tapped on the shoulder. He turned around and she missed him by
Oh,
inches.
negative
He
side.
cussed
That's
me
funny.
all. He cussed me all day long. And I about
I
peed on
don't-
myself.
I don't let people get close, arm's length. That ain't happening. But that's funny as shit. Yeah, I would have been on your ass, bro. That would.
Oh yeah. Well, Travis was only a third of your size, so I wasn't worried about him.
Oh, I got you.
But I ended up working for him, man.
All right. Well, I just wanted to get you guys, and if anybody of our listeners have an opinion
Yeah,
on
chime
that.
in the comments,
Chime in.
please. Let us know
Because
what
like
you
you
think.
say, now
What
that
you
we
feel.
know, a lot of people in other countries are listening. Do what you think. I don't know. This
Yeah.
is the United States thinking about it. Anyway, we got another case where. So let me ask you this: two homeless guys going at it over a dog. One dog attacks the other guy's dog, tears it up a little bit. The guy gets a gun, comes at the other guy. The other guy grabs his gun and shoots him in the face.
She's the guy or the dog?
No,
The guy.
guy shoots
Oh,
homeless
wow.
guy.
A homeless guy shoots homeless guy because he came at him with a rifle after his dog tore up this other dog. My question is, he shoots him in the face and kills him. He's not being charged with any crime except, of course, possession of a firearm by felon. No kind of homicide or manslaughter, voluntary, involuntary. They're calling it a self-defense. It's California. What do you think?
If
Hey
he's
guys, I
threatened,
got a
mean,
few
he's
comments.
Got the right to defend himself.
Right. Well, I agree.
You got the
And
right
a lot
to
of people don't
defend
realize how
yourself.
many
I agree.
guns
Short
a
of
homeless have.
Shorty shouldn't have had the gun, right? But he's going to be charged with that apparently. But yeah, I mean, you know what? Someone's coming at you with a gun. Even if in that case it was a knife, I mean, I think it would have been okay to defend yourself. I don't like the idea of a felon having a gun, but I mean, what are you
All
going
right,
to do?
so how about this? If guys coming out after you with a gun, there's a threat there to you, to your personal safety. You take the gun away from him, does the threat stop? Threat
Yes.
stops after you
Yes.
take the gun away from him.
Well, do you have the opportunity to leave? Can I chime in on something a little different to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
show you're a
I've got a new
producer.
job.
You're
Producer, by
You
God.
drunk,
Just
crazy
produce.
person. You're the
Well,
producer.
I have a new job, and I'm talking to a guy. He's from California, but he's conservative.
People are up there in Shootout Mountain. Is it all?
Well, no. This is over in Burnsville where I work. And Ed, he's a great guy. He is teaching me everything to know about nuts and bolts, and I work for Fastenal now.
Chickens choking.
Yeah, but he asked me. He said, "What do you think about less and lethal weapons for home defense?" And I said, "Well, give me a scenario." He says, "Well, we're looking at something similar to like rubber bullets." And I said, "Okay." And he says, "A bad guy's out my front yard. He's threatening me, and I shoot him. What do you think?" I think, well, if you have the opportunity to retreat into your house, lock the doors, call 911, and have police come, is that a better option than using less than deadly force on a guy? And why would you use less than deadly force if it is a deadly force issue?
Right. Well, if he's in your front yard, is it a deadly force issue? No, right?
No.
Yeah, no, I think you're retreating to your home and call 911 behind a
You don't
locked
need-
door.
Now, if
Yeah,
he
you-
follows you into your home,
Sure.
He's
oh
fucked.
yeah, absolutely.
You don't need to unload on him in your front yard with anything. If you can retreat into your house, close the door, call 911, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So why would you use a less than lethal weapon?
Because you don't want to be taken drug through the court system in California if they decide California
agree.
does not want you defending yourself, right?
Well, that's one of the reasons why. That's the reason why he and his family are here, because of California's rules and
Right.
laws.
Remember New York, the guy in the subway tried to help people, accidentally killed the guy with the chokehold. The guy who was
Yes.
threatening people with the knife.
Yep.
Daniel Perry put him through fucking hell. Next time he's just, why do anything, right?
Right.
So I think if everybody listening out there, if you have the option to not take offensive moves against somebody because you can retreat and get to a safe area and call 911, that's what I would recommend.
Absolutely.
But would you do that though? Come on, in your creed, you're in your.
No, this guy, no. I don't let anybody back me up in my house. It's my fucking front yard. You come in my front yard, I'm going to walk to you and tell you to get out of my front yard. And what happens from there, happens from there. I don't retreat into my house. I don't run.
Right.
It's my fucking yard.
Well, North Carolina has the castle doctrine, meaning you can defend yourself, a third person in your home. You do not have to give your home up. A long time ago, and I guess in all of our careers, at some point, if somebody broke in your home, you had to, if you had to exit, the way to get out, you had to give them your home. The defend, the castle doctrine changed that, meaning you can defend yourself or your house from deadly force.
In your scenario, you didn't mention whether, like, the guy's in my front yard with what? His hands?
Yeah, we never got into that situation. It's just he is asking me about less than lethal weapons. Me being a retired cop.
That's fine.
I think less than lethal is just
I think it's good for law enforcement.
out to get away from using deadly force, and it can work on some occasions, but it can also just make it worse if that person is armed and piss them off, and then they decide to use a gun, and then you're.
Where is that line, Double D? Where is that line drawn that you can use deadly force or least than deadly force?
If there's a threat of imminent danger, bodily harm
or death.
Yeah, that's
to
deadly
you or
force,
a
right?
second person.
Why would you use least than deadly force on
Less
someone
than-
other than
It's a
retreating?
cop-out. It's a
So you're
cop-out
saying
for
there
people.
is so you're saying there is a deadly weapon involved.
I don't know. I'm just saying this is what he presented to me, and I said, you know what? If you can go in your home, you can lock the door, call the cops, do that. Don't use least and deadly force on a bad guy.
I think what I'm missing here. I think we'll all agree. If there's a gun or a knife involved and he's coming at you, okay,
He's smoked.
he's going to get smoked, right?
Yeah,
You should do whatever you can to protect your life. If he's got nothing in his hands and he's just threatening you with verbal and physical violence with his hands, if you can retreat to your house and close the door, great. If you have a less than lethal force and you want to hit him with it, whether it's pepper spray or the new burner guns, BYRNA, that's the one you're talking about. They shoot around like a beanbag, not a beanbag quite, but it's like a
Yeah,
round.
but you're exactly right. That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. Come on now. I follow this shit like crazy. It's called a burnaround, 400 feet per second. It unloads a projectile, knocks somebody down type of thing. If you want to do that, that's great, because then you don't have the problem of having a dead body in your front yard, possibly getting sued civilly and all that shit, because you're not killing a guy. You're knocking him down, and then you're calling 911, right? But if it's a gun, I'm not taking a chance with a less lethal round.
No.
If I'm a civilian or ex-law enforcement, I'm going to Swiss cheese that motherfucker in my yard, because my life or the life of my wife, children, or my neighbors are in danger.
It's better be tried by 12 than carried by 6, right?
And here's the thing,
Absolutely.
too. Here's another thing, too. I'm going to go out there. He's not going to see it. I'm not going to brandish it and flaunt it. But there's going to be a gun at my disposal very easily.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to just straight out pointing at him, but I'm going to have it. And if
All right,
it changes to that where I have something, then he's done.
Along those same lines, let me ask you this question. Is there a reason to have, outside of law enforcement, to have less than lethal weapons?
I would say no, man. I can't think of an area that you, if you can use less than lethal weapons, then just walk away, leave, go somewhere else.
The only thing I can see, and this is stretching it, is if it was an animal. When you're in a crowded, heavily populated area. Maybe. But outside of that, no.
Right.
So wait, I'm not sure about your question. Ask it again.
Okay, is outside of law enforcement, is
Civilians.
there a reason? Yeah, is there a reason to have less than lethal weapons?
For civilians to have like one of those
Rubber
weapons I was
shooting
just talking
bullet
about.
guns, yeah,
or OC.
or anything. Yeah,
Yeah,
is
of course.
there a reason for
Of course.
less than lethal?
Of course.
Explain
I don't
why,
think so.
Rod Nader.
Women.
Well, yeah.
Walking through the mall. Somebody attacks them at their car. You want to have some OC. or
I get that.
or whatever. I'm not
Okay,
necessarily the burner gun, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was thinking about more along the lines of the burner guns, not the not pepper
Oh,
spray.
oh.
I'm sorry.
See, that's okay. The burner gun is like having a sidearm.
Yeah.
It's less than lethal, but it's shooting around. So I'm not, unless you're trained with it. I don't know, but I think I'm thinking more of the woman.
And prepared to use it. If you're
woman.
not prepared, they'll take it away from you and use it against you.
Exactly right. So you have to be
Worst thing
trained,
you can do, not be
and it takes a
prepared
little
to
bit
do
training to
anything.
do that thing. You have to practice with it. Whereas OC, it's just point and spray. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think to answer your question, I understand what you're saying. Is I would lean more towards no, but I think women need to protect themselves, and most women are not going to take classes and not strong enough.
Well,
to protect
I think the
themselves,
best thing for a woman is if you're shopping, wait till you find a couple or a group leaving and follow them out to your car.
or ask an employee to walk you.
Yeah,
to your
don't
car.
go out by yourself.
And never park next to in a dark. It's just we can get into it, guys. Right? There's a lot of things people can do to be safe. But hound dog, that's my only caveat to that. It'd be no, but for women, I want women to protect themselves today. I'm tired of them being victimized and not.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And that was not an aspect that I had previously.
Yeah, I wouldn't think about the OC spray. I was thinking more about the
burner
guns.
gun. I
And
got
the
you.
bottom line, if you're going to look like a victim, you're going to be a victim.
Yeah, you should be
Don't
walking with your
look
head
like a
up,
victim.
keys in your fingers, whatever you can do. Getting ready to punch somebody if you have to, and look
Not
around.
really.
Or a bottle of apple pie. That works for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, ready to move on?
Yeah, man.
All right, car strikes crowd outside Los Angeles venue, injuring 30 people. Bystanders attack driver and shoot him.
Good.
Okay, so guy drives through a crowd of people. Not sure if it was on purpose or not, but I'm thinking it probably was. And then
So he could have had a heart attack, just veering off to the left.
It was a young guy. Crashes. The bystanders who weren't hit attacked the car, and then when the police get there, he's shot. So whether he would and a guy ran off. So they're saying that somebody shot him after the accident, but they're not 100%, but they're about 90% sure about that. This is happening more and more often, guys. They keep saying gun control. Well, we know the reason for that is because the liberals want to strip our guns from us so they can take more advantage of us like they do in these other fucking countries, which ain't fucking happening.
Well, it works in Chicago, so.
Yeah, exactly. So a car is such a great weapon. It was a reggae type of festival, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It was like a reggae type of thing. So there was a large crowd of people, and most of the people struck and run over were women. But so the bystanders attacked the car, dragged him out or whatever, and shot him. And they saw a guy running away. Then he gave a description. So I guess my point for bringing up this one is just that it doesn't always a gun, right?
Right.
You can use a car.
Right.
You can use the explosives. You can use, there's a bunch of different shit you can do. I'm just so tired of the gun thing. But that's 30 people injured. 30 in one incident. And not a gun.
Wow.
The only person shot was the guy. Who ran
Yeah,
him
exactly
over.
right. A deadly weapon is a deadly weapon. A rock, a car, gun.
Yeah.
Think about in the old days before guns. They shot each other with arrows and spears and swords and anything. There's a guy walking around downtown Gastonia with a fucking machete, a homeless guy. He's always got it. He's always walking around.
And we're the
With a
only
fucking
country
machete.
that is such a big issue with. That people make that an issue.
Yeah.
The other countries, they don't bring up, because they're not killed with guns as much.
Well, I hear there's a big problem with knives in Britain now because they outlaw guns. Yeah. So now a lot of people are carrying knives. And when I say knives, I'm talking about long knives, like almost sword-like knives. They stick them down their pants leg, and they walk around them when they need it, they pull out, and all of a sudden you're facing a guy with a sword. And since nobody has guns, if somebody's carrying a sword, guess what? You're done.
Oh yeah, you're outnumbered already.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get sliced.
How do you stop a bad guy with a gun?
Another gun.
A good guy with a gun.
That's damn right. Okay, next story. Kind of move along here because we've been talking a lot of shit about other stuff other than
It's kind of like Seinfeld show tonight. We have talked about nothing.
Did you guys hear about the Border Patrol agent who was just sitting minding his own business in New York? Two guys pull up on a moped. Does this sound familiar? One guy gets off, goes and shoots him in the face. He returns fire, hitting the guy. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable, dude. It's the same thing they do in these foreign countries. In Venezuela and all this, two guys on a moped. One hops off, robs a person, gets back on, quick getaway. It's on camera. They pull up, guy gets off, goes down. The officer's sitting down there by the lake in a park.
Relax. Trying to mind
Yeah.
his own business.
Yep. And the guy pulls a gun, shoots him in the face, not injury, not going into his head, obviously. And he pulls his gun, his managed to get a couple shots off and returns fire and hits the guy. Both of them are locked up, and they're both illegal immigrants, multiple deportations and multiple felony charges.
God bless Biden.
Before this incident. And that's New York for you. Sanctuary city, some bullshit. They're protected. It's against the law to not follow federal immigration law. Sanctuary cities are illegal, and that's why the Trump administration is suing all those cities right now. I don't know if you guys know that, but they're suing them all.
Let's back up for a second, though. Let's think Sanctuary City for a second. They're letting out criminals because they're illegal. Now, if you're a North Carolina, if you're a United States citizen, you don't get the same release respect as you do if you're illegal alien.
I understand what you're saying. What's the difference between a citizen and an illegal alien to a liberal? Zero. They think there's no distinction between that. Let me tell you something, what the law is, guys. The law that they don't follow. If you're an illegal alien, you're locked up. You don't even need to get a court case. You could be deported immediately.
And you're not granted due process.
They're exactly right. They're changing it. They say in the news you are not.
Correct.
And that's Supreme Court shit. They're just making it like that because they're disobeying the law. You have no rights as an illegal alien. I'm a citizen, you're an illegal alien. There's a difference. Look the definition up of both fucking words and get it through your head. Just like if I go to Russia, I can't expect to get the same rights as a Russian or any of these other countries.
And you
I
won't.
would probably, I'd get my ass whooped and thrown in jail for acting like a fucking fool, like they do here. But the people in our government, some of them, on Shootout fucking Mountain, treat these motherfuckers like they have the same rights we do. They don't. And I'm sorry, I don't feel sorry for them.
Other countries, like you said, Rod,
I got
other
nothing
countries don't treat us that way if we go there.
No. Other countries have borders and enforce laws.
Yes.
Everybody does. We're the only one that doesn't. Well, didn't do it. Now we do.
Yeah,
Fucking now we do.
That's like
Anyway.
the basketball player Griner complaining about all the stuff they did to her when she was in prison in Russia.
It's not a her.
In Russia.
That is not a her.
You mean him?
You don't think it's her?
Right.
All right,
No,
that's a whole
100%
other discussion for a whole other show.
100%
You think it's a
him.
guy?
Yes.
Oh
100%.
my God.
Yeah.
Do you ever see her with no shirt on?
Agree.
Yes,
At the
the guy.
pool?
100% a guy.
100%
Did you ever see her with no
agree.
shirt on with the pool?
Yeah, but no one's
Yeah.
ever challenged that.
How do you challenge it? Do you pull her pants down and look for the wang? I mean, what are you talking about, bro?
I don't know.
No. Have you
Give
ever
me a
heard
few more-
Adams.
give me a few
She's got
more
a
steps
freaking
on
Adams
this.
apple. She's been suspended from the NBA, by the way. For
Yes.
That's a whole nother show.
But yeah, have
from
you
the
heard-
from the
she sounds
WNBA.
like a guy.
You mean he?
Yeah.
He is a guy. He
But
does
no one's
go
ever
out.
challenged that. They challenged everybody else. They haven't challenged her.
Him.
No, when do we challenge her? What do you mean by that?
Well,
Like how do you challenge her?
who's the goob
Yeah.
that done all the swimmer, the guy that went all these female?
He didn't claim to be a girl. He knew he was a guy. He was just acting like a girl. He was a transgender.
Well, that
She's not
sounds
saying
like hound dog.
she's not a she's not a transgender. She says she's a girl, and that's it. Like she never said she's a guy. This guy was a guy.
The
and said,
swimmer
I'm
or the basketball player?
the basketball player?
players never said she
Basketball
was a guy.
players never doesn't say he's transgender. He says I'm a girl. Period. Like I was born
But
a
yeah,
girl.
that's what I'm saying. That has not been challenged that she is anything other than a girl, right?
He.
No, because there's
Yeah.
there's nothing. No, but the swimmer was a guy.
Correct. And yeah,
Acting
I
like a
understand.
girl.
That's what I'm saying. I'm comparing
his hair.
that to the basketball player who went to Russia, got popped with the drugs.
Brittany
Right.
Gardner.
Yeah,
What's your
Brittany
name?
Gardner.
What's his
Brittany
name?
Gardner.
Brian
Brian Gardner.
He goes by Brittany.
Wait a minute. Wait. All right, you guys are way too fast for me tonight. So,
He goes by Brittany.
but it's Brian.
No,
that'd
he's
just
Brittany
be a smart-
Griner. They're fucking with you. No, there's no Brian ever. He's
Well, it's working.
I'm just being smart.
Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner.
Yeah. So is Brittany? No
Okay.
one's ever challenged the fact that she
No.
is not a
No,
girl.
I'm
Look at
saying-
it. Look
I've
at it
never
without a
seen-
shirt on.
I've never seen the twigs and berries between his legs, but I'm sure they're there.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I can't confirm it.
But no one's challenged it, is what I'm saying. That's normally they would challenge that.
How do you challenge it? She has rights. He has rights. It has rights. Then what are they gonna do?
Okay, guys, we are 59 minutes into a
No,
60
we're not.
minute.
We're
No.
running over. Butt
No, we're
sniffer
running
coming
over.
at you right
gonna
now.
say, we need
got
to
way
get to
too
the
much
butt
good
sniffer.
shit to go. We got way too much
Cereal.
good stuff to go.
Butt sniffer. Listen, world. I don't know if you have it there because now that I know the world's listening, this is great. America has a serial butt sniffer, at least one, and That's
Other
him
than
right there.
other than Double D.
There he is.
There's him.
Serial butt. I'm holding up his
He
picture.
looks like he'll sniff a butt.
It looks like it. He does. He does. He's got some flaring nostrils like the Rodney. He looks like he might sniff some butts. So this guy is a Glendale guy. He has a history of lewd and lascivious behavior. He's been arrested by police before for same shit. So basically, guys, he's in a store, and they're following the guy around because he's suspicious. And at some point, he's following a lady, and at some point, he drops to his knees and takes his face and puts it up into her butt and starts to sniff it.
Is he physically touching this
dog.
woman?
I don't know the distance of the nose
Is
to the
he
butt.
buried? Is he buried
Nose
deep
ass.
into the cheeks
Well, I think
of
she's
swamp
got,
ass?
I think she.
Nose ass ratio.
I think his nose actually wedged her drawers up into her fucking butt. Like he's up there trying to sniff a strange woman's butt. And you know something, guys? Listen, as beautiful as an ass might look, you walking around California 98 degrees, that motherfucker's not going to smell any better than your ass on a 98-degree day on Shootout Mountain, wenching boulders out of the fucking water slope.
I gotta imagine. man,
Swamp
that's
ass.
not wasn't very
Swamp ass,
pleasant.
boys.
It wasn't pleasant for me. I can imagine it would be pleasant for
No,
somebody else.
exactly right. Exactly right. when you're making panty gravy in 98-degree heat,
Oh, that's so nasty.
and
That is so nasty.
I wonder if they could translate panty gravy in Singapore. That's what I want to know. I want to know that right now. But anyway,
Who man soup? Who man soup? That's what that is.
so
Hey,
anyway,
you said that in German?
yeah. So he's
Hawk
38.
is man soup.
He's 38 years old,
Oh, shit.
and he's been arrested again for sniffing
Again.
woman's butt in a store again.
Again.
He's
And see,
he's
what
a
do we always
he's
say?
a sexual
That is not the
offender.
First time.
Yeah, he's already a registered sex offender and so forth, guys. So
For sniffing butts.
yeah, but I mean, he's not accused of raping or sexual assault on anybody yet, but sniffing butts, man, he's kind of moving forward a little bit.
It's his
Yeah.
job.
Can you imagine the prosecutor prosecuting this case?
It's his job, man.
Serial ass sniffer.
Dude, you can't remember. You can't realize she farted. It was great.
Dude, that is just disgusting. Think about it.
Let's put that on the application. Job title: ass sniffer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
How
hey,
do you?
hey,
How about
who
the quote?
has
How do you-
not got
how
a
do you plead?
head that was not an ass sniffer? Come on, think about it.
How do you
I've seen some
plead
ass
to
kissers.
serial ass sniffing?
Hey, how do you
Your
make
Honor.
captain at Charlotte Mac PD?
That's right.
Or sergeant at Gastonia PD.
There's a lot of serial ass sniffers in the police department, right?
Absolutely. And,
And we know
if you
this
go, the
guy
more they
is
are.
not.
Yeah, this guy's not. Trust me.
The further
I
you
was
go,
buried for 10 years because I'm not a serial ass sniffer. Jesus. I'm
and
more
the
of a
further you go
roaster.
up the chain, the worse it gets.
Jeez. Okay, I just wanted to get the serial ass sniffer and slow. We're an hour and
So
2
how did
minutes
that turn out? Is he?
He's locked up.
He's sniffing Jill ass now.
A records show that Crowder was suspected of several more reported cases. Perp, peeping, Tom, burglaries occurred between 2020 and 21. Crowder's being held on a $100,000 bail and faces one count of loitering with the intent to commit a crime.
Sniff ass.
And in quotes,
Loitering, just
sniffing
sniffing
ass.
everything?
According
Hey,
to authorities, his next
Pardon me,
court
ma'am, but do you
appearance.
mind?
His next court appearance is August 1st of 2025. So this is happening right now.
Could you imagine being a chick? You turn around at Home Depot and there's a guy on his knees with his nose stuck to the crack of your butt.
I got it better for you anyway. He walks into the day room in the jailhouse and everybody stands up and goes, "Way to go, brother!
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, buddy, sniffing ass." Because let me tell you something, guy. Women's ass is beautiful, right?
Yeah.
He is
Damn,
going
I
to live
just-
hard in jail.
Jesus, they're
Do
gonna
you
fucking
imagine?
give him a standing ovation, sniffing ass. And let's end it on that note, boys.
Hey, do you
Little
think he's
sniff-
hanging out with the guys that work out all day long in the heat of this?
Dude, I just hope he doesn't try to sniff an ass in that jumpsuit. He's gonna get fucking shanked.
You
Real.
don't know. You know, it depends all depends what you mean by shanked.
Yeah, yeah, he might get the shank all right, whether fleshy shank or the steel shank. I don't know, but he's gonna get
Probably
shanked.
both.
All right, guys, you can find us on Rumble. You can find us any listening platform out there. We are everywhere in the world, as Hound Dog has pointed out for this podcast. We are everywhere. Please wet your cork. You got to remember to keep this cork wet.
Jesus Christ. Wet your cork. We just talked about ass sniffing. You're talking about cork.
I knew that was going south.
You got to wet your cork, guys.
Bad timing, dude. Real bad timing. Oh, here we go with the chicken shit. Jesus Christ.
Hey, his cork's wet. I don't mind saying.
Oh, Jesus.
Quit
All
choking.
right.
I'm glad the show's ending. We're about to go off the rails on this.
It is
one.
that part of the night, man. Guys, you have any last shout outs? Any wannabes, that sort of thing?
I want to say ass sniffing is not, as long as you know the person, is not a crime, and I'm not totally against it because I mean there's some really nice females out there. With
Hey,
some
what
nice
happens
behinds.
in the privacy of your home stays
Exactly
in the
right.
privacy of your
Yeah.
home.
I am an ass man myself, but I'm just saying, don't be doing it in department stores on strange people. You get locked up.
People who don't give you approval first.
Exactly right. Make
Yeah.
sure you got.
Well, I'm here to tell you that
Never have
if you cut trees and pull boulders out of your all day long, you can smell your own ass.
Exactly right. If you wenching them, let's use the word wenching boulders out of the.
Hey, I'm here to tell you, I started out the day wearing boxers. Time I came in, there were thongs.
I didn't need to know that, but
yeah.
that's just 5
TMI. Too much
seconds of my life. I'll
information.
never get back.
All right, guys.
All right, going we revisit this right quick. The barrel hand bourbon, hand barrel.
You gave
Not a
it
daily drinker, but it's the bottle is cool as shit. And actually,
that
the
is
more
pretty cool
the more you
barrel.
drink, the better I like it.
And I'll tell you, we do go off the reservation from time to time. Here is up to Old Smoky, whatever it is.
Moonshine.
It's moonshine. What
It's
is it?
moonshine. It's right there on the
But
bottle.
no, what is
motherfucker.
it? It's
Apple
Whatever it is,
Apple
you're looking
pie,
at the
yes,
bottle.
apple pie.
Yeah, you're looking at
Gosh,
the
read
bottle.
the
It says
bottle.
moonshine on it.
And-
Read the bottle.
full
Jeez.
proof,
It's like playing
125
cards
proof.
with your brother's
bourbon
kids,
badge.
man.
Oh my god.
Hey, he does read the ball. There's two of us.
I got to work more, and I hope I have a driver. I don't mind saying. All right,
Oh
guys.
my god. Choke the chicken and sign off. Let's hit the music.
Hit the
Jeez.
music.
Yeah, this is good.
Jeez. This train
All right,
wreck's
Hal-
over.
all right, Double D. You always have a very long, lengthy sign-off process. Anybody you want to do a shout out to, or for the next 15 minutes?
I do. Scottsburg PD, just above the house here. Had OIS yesterday. Officers okay, not life threatening. Still looking for the shithead. Hope they find it.
Yeah, God bless our brothers in blue.
And one more.
I got one shout out. I want to shout out to you three guys because tonight's episode I laughed my ass off.
I tell you, guys, I tell you, this is very therapeutic, man. I'm telling you,
that
it
was.
is.
I needed it.
Hanging
I
out with you
needed it.
guys.
It was
Yeah.
a good
I love
Shit
all
week.
you guys. That's not just the liquor talking, but it could be the chicken here as well.
And as always, let's drink about it, drink responsibly. And all you first responders, please make it home safely to your families.
Have a good week.
And this has been a Studio 77 production.
He just drowned your ass out with the music.
I know.
We heard enough from you, brother.
We heard enough from you, motherfucker. Shut up.
I try to.
We are off the air.